Hey everybody, this is Robert Price. So today we're going to cover some congregational songs, okay? We're going to be in the key of D flat for this one. D flat is pretty popular when it comes to these type of things. E flat 2, A flat, F. So yeah, but today we're going to cover two particular ones. So Victory is Mine is one of them, and let me see, What a Mighty God We Serve. Now these are kind of different because for the most part, when you're doing stuff like Bless That Wonderful Name of Jesus, this and that, that follows like a pattern of, let's say we're doing a bass line. So if we're doing Bless That Wonderful Name of Jesus, wonderful name of Jesus, just stuff like that, kind of messed up, honestly, but that's something good. But then you have those songs like Victory is Mine, and it's like a major type of thing. So, all right. So I'm going to cover this from like a beginner to an intermediate type of way. So I'm going to do the bass line. So if we're playing the chords with it, let's see. So we have, you can do something like that. And I did that earlier. So, so I'm going to show you this. All right. So I'm going to show you all that just in case you don't have a bass player. And if you do, you could just kind of bounce on it. But let's go as if you don't have a bass player, all right? So I'm going to show you that. All right, so here we go. Like I said, if I did say it, we're going to be in the key of D flat for this one. All right. All right, so here we go. If you don't know how to do this simple bass line, this right here is going to be very helpful for you, okay? A lot of times, a lot of people don't know what to do with that bass walk up. So here we go. This part right here is Victory is Mine. All right. That's what we'll cover first. We'll do Victory is Mine. And then, I'll do What a Mighty God We Serve. Okay. Cause they're pretty similar. All right. So here we go. We have the chords is, wait, that's the melody. The way I chord it, you could just do this, just a regular, C sharp major or D flat major. So I have A flat, D flat, and F. Okay. You could do that. Now, if you're a little more churchy, of course you want that, that extra So a lot of times for me, I put that B flat in there. So I add that B flat to give it that feel. So I can do little stuff like, all right, I'm just going to give you the chords first. So this next chord, we have G flat, B flat, and E flat. All right, all right, that next chord, we have F, A flat, B flat, and D flat. Okay, and this is like a song that you want to bounce on stuff. You don't necessarily want to stick on chords for too long. So that's why I did this. All right, give that church feel. All right, let me show you that. So I'm literally using octaves. Okay, I'm going kind of fast because this could be a long video with all the stuff I have to cover. So I'm just kind of, going through it. All right, so I have A flat, both octaves, then B flat. Okay, just using both, just that one note. All right, and then D flat. Okay, so get used to that. You see, so I'm thinking about the words in my head. Victory is mine. Victory is mine. So I had to catch it right there. All right. So that's how that would look. So I just do little stuff like that. You can mix it up. And just to let you guys know, you don't have to have the melody on top the entire time with stuff like this. You know, this is a congregational song, so the crowd got the melody, or whoever's leading, you know, they got the melody. So if you're doing this, like I'm going to show you the bass, you can do stuff like that, right? So that right there was so I have E flat, E, and B flat. I'll hit the chord at the same time, and then I'll play D flat, okay? So, all right, but let me give you that bass line, because I don't want to get too far with my right hand. So the bass line is this. All right, so we have D flat, that's on the 1. Then you have F, G flat, G, A flat, B flat, B flat, B, C, then D flat. Okay? All right, you may have to pause it, because what I had to do, I had to really work on that left hand, especially when I first started playing. That's what you want to get it up to as far as that speed, because that's kind of the speed of the song. So it's like, let me do it again. Let me see this. I haven't done this in a while. There we go. So. So you may have to slow it down, or you may just have to pause it and just stay right there for a while. All right. So if it's regular speed, all right. So that's Victory Is Mine. So all right. Or you can do, or even if I don't do this, I want to give you some options. So you can start with this, literally. You see? So while they're singing Victory Is Mine, you can do Victory Is Mine, Victory Is Mine. You see? So you don't necessarily have to stay with that melody. Now, if I had a bass player or something, I'll probably be doing, you know, just something like that. But I want to get to that in a different video, because I don't want to be trying to cover too many versions of it in one video, okay? So that's the first part. So we have Victory Is Mine, Victory Is Mine. Now we're going to do this. And a lot of times I follow the melody on this one. So we have Victory Today Is Mine. Okay? I don't know if that was in the camera, so I'll do it up here. So Victory Today Is Mine. All right? But if you don't have a bass player, then you'll just play the Is Mine, okay? A lot of times what you can do, I know a lot of people do this, Victory. You can do that too. Or you can do this. I've done all of this, guys, so that's why I'm just kind of going through it as it come up. You can do, you know, I know you probably have done that before. There we go. That type of way. All right, so I'll cover all that. But this right here, let's do this Victory, that 1 to the 3 to the 6 to 5. All right, so let's cover that. All right, so we have all right, so just stick with that first chord that I showed you. That's going to be your 1. Okay, that's your 1 chord. So this is your Victory. So Vit, I think that's just Vit, because it's Victory Today. Okay, so this is your first chord over that 1. This is Victory. Okay, Now, after that 1, you're going to go here. Okay? This is your 3. All right? So it's going to be over that F. Okay? And this is just so you won't stay on that 1 instead of doing this. You know, this is going to just give you some more movement. Okay? And it's just circular movement. That's all we're doing. So I'm going to go, this is after the 3. After I get to the 3, everything else is circular movement. So you're going to see. So victory, I gave you that chord. All right, so this chord right here over the F, you have A, D flat, and F. A, D flat, and F. So victory. Okay, today. All right. So here we go over that B flat, which is the 6. You're gonna play A flat, B, D, and G flat. Okay? All right. Now there's so many ways to play this, okay? So this is not, just this way, but this is just a cool way to play it. So victory today is, so that melody is on that F. So all right, it's a nice traditional way. You could just play B flat, D flat, and F over that E flat. But to give it more of that traditional feel too, I put that G on the bottom. Okay? All right, so this is your 2. G, B flat, D flat, and F. All right, in my left hand, I have E flat and D flat, okay? All right, so victory today is, okay? See that nice full chord? Is mine. Okay? All right. So that last chord on that A flat, you could do A flat and G flat just to give you that, at least fill the chord up a little bit. If you also want to, you can add the E flat in there. Okay? Now, since you're jumping around so much, you may not even have time to, you may just, but that'd be up to you. In my right hand, I have G flat, B flat, C, and E flat. Okay? Now, on that B flat, I just kind of do a little grace note. So I really end up playing that. Okay? But, so victory today is mine. Okay? All right? So you may have to pause the video and just kind of go over that part. All right? Because so far we have victory. Victory. All right? Now once you get to this 5, since you're going to be there for a little bit, what we typically do is we bounce between the 5 and the 2. So, okay, I know you guys have heard that before. All right, so, all right, once you get to this 5, just go back to that 2 that you just played over that E flat. Okay, all right, and that's what you do. So, okay. Then now we go to the 6. So this is the good thing. The chords that I'm giving you, you're going to repeat it over and over. So this is great. So now I can just say, go to that 6. Okay. You've already played this chord before. Okay. All right. So it's that A flat, B, D, and G flat or F sharp. Okay. Because we're getting ready to do this. I told Satan, to get thee behind. I think those are the words, right? But you could do this. that's not really moving, right? So you want that bass to be moving, you know, since you don't have a bass player, you want to fill it up. So this is what we're going to do. Okay? So, all right. If you can't do that, it's okay. You know, we all are on different levels. So if you need to, you can do this, okay? So I like to do a lot of grace notes, but the chord that I'm playing is this, okay? So on that E flat, which is the 2, this is after I've done the 6. This is after we've done this. We hit the 6. Now we're doing I told Satan. I think those are the words. All right. So over that E flat bass note, you have A flat, D flat, and G flat. Okay? Okay? So you could stay there and just go to that 5. Okay? So yeah, if you're a beginner and you can't really do a lot right now, you could do, okay? So that's your next chord anyway. These are the main target notes or chords anyway. So this is the same chord you played over that 5 already. So I don't necessarily have to tell you the notes to that chord again, but this is the 5. So, okay. So, all right. You're going to play that same 6 that we've done already. Okay. So hopefully you're following along. So I told Satan, just play the same thing to get thee behind. Okay. Now the second time around, you're going to stop on that 5. Okay. All right. So this is the first time. We got I told Satan, get thee behind. Okay. Now, if you want some movement with that, we can do this. So, all right, you see that? All right. So start from that 2. It's the same chord we just did over that 2. But this is what you're going to do. You're going to walk from that E flat. You're going to go to the F, to the G flat, to the G. Then you go to the A flat. Now, when you get to that A flat, then that's when you change the chord. Okay? Now, another thing you can do if you want to stay with that melody, you could do, you know, you can just play it, you know, just to kind of keep up with it. You know, a lot of times I'll play the actual chord, so you can do, right? By the time you get to that G flat in your left hand, sometimes I'll play like a D flat major chord. So it'll be A flat, D flat, and F. Okay, so I'll do. See? All right. So we have the walk up to the A flat. Now, once you get to that A flat, you're going to put an A. You're going to play an A, just a passing note. Then you're going to land on that 6. Okay? So you already have the foundation. You got the groundwork. What we're really doing in this little segment is we're doing the 2 to the 5. And then we're going to do a 6 to get us back to the 2. That's all we're really doing, you know, but we're just adding things in there. So, right? All right. Now I put a D in there just to kind of get me back to that E flat, right? Since I'm on the beat, to fill up that whole measure, you put that D in there just to stay on beat. So, right? So, okay. Now, this part right here, a lot of people do a lot of stuff because you can do, you know, you can do that. I've heard people do. All right. So I'll just cover those 2 because you can do a lot of stuff. So the first one is, play that F twice. All right, so I'm on that 3. Okay, and my chord, I play B, E flat, and A flat. Okay? All right. Let's do, yeah, you know what? Let's do that. So you play F twice and play that 6 chord that we've already done. Okay? Over that B flat. All right? That'd be really good. So, all right. That's the same chord we did already over that 2. So I just want to give you chords so after a while you get used to it and it becomes easy for you, okay? All right. There go that 5 right there. The same 5 we've done already. So, and then mine. And that's just a regular D flat major chord at 6. So I do F, A flat, B flat, and D flat, okay? All right, so that should get you started with playing Victory Is Mine. Now, a song that's similar to that is, let me see. So we did, oh, What a Mighty God We Serve. I was trying to play the melody. That right there, that's another song that that you can do the walk up with. So you can do, you can either play regular major chords with that. You know, so this is how I probably would do it. Let me see. Yeah, so there are different ways you can be churchy with it. You could do, you know, you can just kind of bounce around on that 1. That is a great, like if you don't really have a lot of tricks and stuff like that over the 1, right? You can really get away with this. You can, the thing that I showed you guys earlier, you can do stuff like that, okay? You don't necessarily have to do, right? Especially if you're in a churchy atmosphere, right? You don't necessarily have to do that. Now, if you want to, you can. You can do, okay? That walk up is the same thing we did earlier. That's why I wanted to show you guys that, okay? So, for this, like I said, you can do this. What a mighty God. You know, so what a mighty God we serve. All right, so you can just bounce on that 1, or you can actually play the chords. So with that being said, I have, you can play this right here as your 1 chord. You can do B, E flat, and A flat. So you can do this, or you can do this. This right here, instead of playing that E flat, you can just play F. But just do the grace note from the E flat. You know, so. But I wouldn't suggest that, just being honest, in the sense of doing this. It can sound kind of plain, but if you do it, you can mix it up. So, you know, and then the next time it come around, you can do, you see? All right, so let me just give you those chords. So I already gave you this one, and I gave you that one. That's what, so so you play that 3 times. Wait, 1, 2, 3. So, all right, so that next chord you're gonna do, you're just switching the inversion at this point, okay? So in my right hand, I have A flat, D flat, and F, okay? So at this point, you can do, okay? So that's what a mighty God, okay? So that's pretty simple, all right? What's really going to drive it is that bass line, though. So, see how I'm doing that? So you may have to practice that just by itself. So what a mighty God. Okay. And following a melody could kind of be difficult with this because you're doing multiple things at one time. So check this out. So what am I? You see? Opposed to just doing maybe like this. What am I? You see? But if you want the challenge, I'll give you the chords for it. So far we have what a mighty God, right? F, A flat, D flat, which is that last one. Okay. Now you can do we serve. Okay. So that I'm going to show you when to put this in, by the way. I'll let you guys know that. So we have D flat, G flat, and B flat. So by the time you get to that B, that's when you will land on this right here. This is we. Okay, so right. So by the time you get to serve, you should be back on that D flat. Because I know timing can be an issue a lot of times, especially with these type of songs. Okay? So, okay? So, you just go back to a D flat major chord. So D flat, F, and A flat. Okay? So, I do that, but you don't have to add that. If you want to, you can just look at what I'm playing, because I'm going to move on because I don't want this lesson to be too long. I just do this, then, okay, you can just pick it up from the screen, okay? So, let me see. So, you remember, let me see, what a mighty God we serve. A lot of people do this, but you remember what I showed you guys last time? That we can kind of change it up on this one. So this time, if we're doing this time around, we do know we're still going to get to the 5. We still know at the end of the day, once whatever turnaround we do, even if we do this, we still have to do that at some point. So since we did this one on the other song, you know, we can do, let me see. So since that's the melody, we could just do this probably would be a fun one. That'd be a nice one. If you haven't done that before. So I'll just give you that one. That's what I'll give you. So after we've done the this is what we're gonna do. This is gonna be what a mighty God. Okay? So this is the first chord right here. We have D flat in our left hand, or C sharp, and you have A flat, B, and F. Okay? All right. So for this movement, you're literally going to go down a half step. Okay? So get those notes. You're going to go down one half step and go back up to the 1 chord. Now you're going to go up a half step. Okay? All right, I'm going slow so you can see it. Okay? Then, all right, that whole movement was just to get us to that E flat. So, what a mighty God. Okay? This is your 2. So you have E flat in your left hand, and now you have B flat. Okay? B flat, D flat, and G. So, and then go back to that 5 that we did before. Okay? All right. So that's what we'll be doing. So, all right. Now you could just stay on that 2, but you remember what I said before? Once you get to that 2, you do that walk up, right? So start from that E flat and then do E flat to the F, right? F, G flat to that G to that A flat. All right. You really want to get used to doing those walk ups when you get to the 2 to the 5. Those are very popular. All right. So we got, and that 2, when I went back, you remember we covered that earlier. All right. So you'll just kind of go back and see what we did before. Now this is different because now we got to do, I don't know the words, but it's dun 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 dun. You know, I don't know the words, but I'll play it for you though. So, I know you guys know that part. You may not know the words like I do, but you can at least hear it. Okay. So that right there, once we've done, let me see, what a mighty God we serve. You could stay on that 5. That's all we're doing. We're getting ready to do a 5-1-4. But before we get to that 5-1-4, we can sneak in a 6-2. Okay? Just circle of movement. Circle of movement. So, all right. So you're on that B flat, which is the 6. So look at this. We have A flat, C, D flat or C sharp, and F. Okay? So we're getting ready to do this movement right here. All right? So you're going from the 6 to the 2. Now, as you can see, the only thing I did in my right hand was drop my thumb. Okay? So you shouldn't have to pick up your hand when you're going from the 6 to the 2. Okay? All right? So just try that. All right? So this is, let me see. I don't know the words. Yeah, I keep saying that because I'm really trying to think of the words. Here we go. So, all right. So of course, I'm going to give you the chorus without the walk up at first. Then I'll give you the walk up. So, all right. So now we're on that 5. Over that A flat. You guys probably know this chord already. I'll just break it down for you just in case you don't. So you have G flat, B flat, B, and E flat. So that's the 5. All you do is just drop that thumb down, your right hand to that F, okay? That's all you're doing. Okay? When you do that, you're gonna be on the 1 now. So 5 to the 1. Okay? And then now we're on that 4, okay? This is the chord I play over that 4. I have E, this is my right hand, E, A flat, B flat, and D flat. Hope it don't sound too muddy with me playing it down here. Okay? So we have, okay? And I have that G flat in my left hand, which is that 4. Okay? So what a mighty God we serve. I think it's angels bow before him. Heaven and earth adore him. Yeah. I knew I was going to get words at some point. So here we go. Now that you have the chords, this is how we can do our walk up. So you can do A flat, start on that 5, B flat to the B. All of this is still over that 5. You're not gonna, as far as that chord, you're just gonna keep it there. Okay? So A flat, B flat, you're gonna do a B, then a C. Once you get to that D flat, that's when you switch the chord. okay, that's when you drop your thumb. So, okay, so, okay, and then you still stay there. You just do this, E flat, okay, E flat, E to that F, and then, okay, so you already have that chord. So, all right, you may have to practice that. So you can pause it and then practice it, okay? Now, and we're almost done, okay? And it's just a part one. You guys will just let me know if you guys actually like this video. I can just pretty much keep expounding on what I'm doing here. All right, so then, all right, so now we're on that G. So we're gonna play an E diminished. We have E, G, B flat, and D flat. All right. And after that, we can just do, yeah, let's do that. Since you guys already know those chords. So we have, this the part that we just did. I'll walk it up from here. And then we can do, so, yeah. So over that 5, I just played a D flat major. So you can play it in any inversion you want, okay? What I did in this case, let me see. So you can play F, A flat, and D flat, okay? For me, a lot of times I'll go back down. Since I know I'm gonna do this, over my 5, I want my chords to be close, right? You don't necessarily have to always jump back and forth. So you can play this one right here, over that 5. This is after we've done this. I'll do something like this. So I have A flat, D flat, and F. So I'll just do, what a mighty, this that same chord over the 6, what a mighty God. This the 2, we've already covered this chord. We've already covered this chord right here. And then the 1, okay? So that's so we'll stop there. Hopefully this lesson brought you guys some value. Let me know if you want me to cover something else when it comes to the congregational songs. Just let me know. So don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I'll be talking with you guys soon.